Hey, what's up my friends? There are two crucial things you need to know about this dog bowl before you spend your money on it. I'm gonna talk about those two things in just a second, but first, let's go over some of the features and what it's like to actually use this thing, including the most common question on Amazon, which is how do I clean this bowl? I'm gonna cover all of that, starting with the features, and then we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. So this is a dog bowl or a pet bowl. You can use it with cats or dogs, but the purpose of this bowl is one, to keep the water moving, and to keep it, second, or most importantly, is to keep it clean. It is a filtration process, and I'm going to show you how that actually works. But you can see physically, this is the largest size of the bowl. We have a large Bernie Doodle, so this was needed to have this much water available. Also, we keep our water outside, so it evaporates. So the more water we have available, the better. The first thing to make sure is that you're going to be keeping your pet water near electricity somewhere, because obviously the pump is going to need electricity to operate. Another question that's on Amazon is, does the pump make noise? And the pump does not make any noise. I can't hear any noise coming out of this bowl at all right now, and you can clearly see that the pump is on. So the electrical cord is about 4.5 feet long, so you'll need to plan accordingly. It is a USB-A cord right here and it does come with a plug brick as well, so you can just plug that in and then plug it into the wall. There is no on-off switch. As soon as you plug it in, it's operating. This cycle of the water is what's going to keep the water clean for a longer period of time. So you have the main bowl piece here. One of the things that I love about it is this window right here. It shows you how much water you have currently in the bowl. And there is an LED on the inside of the bowl that lights up, so that if it's dark, you'll still be able to see how much water you have in the bowl. It also just kind of looks cool. Now you have the fountain piece right here. This is what the pump's connected to. I'm going to show you all that in just a second. Water comes out, and then the water goes back into the bowl right here. Now there's something very specific about this piece that I'm going to show you when we talk about cleaning. So now let's take a look at what's going on underneath the tray. So I'm going to unplug this so we can take a look at the parts. And when I open this up, I usually just grab it right back here where the cord comes in, because there is a little cord place for it to come in. I grab that and I let the water fall back into the bowl, just like that, so I don't make a mess. Now there's a few things to take a look at on the underside here. So this is your pump right here, and it obviously has the cord coming out of it. And you want to when you run that cord, you want to run it up into this spot right here that is available for the cord to come through. That way the lid can actually sit down into the bowl properly, and you don't have a cord preventing it from sitting flat. This piece and the bowl in its entirety does need to sit flat. Otherwise, this piece doesn't work because the water overflows over the tray. So the things that you need to know on the filter, and it is good to clean this about every 2 weeks. This piece right here, which is the fountain piece, can screw off. So you can completely take this apart just like that, and in order to clean it a little bit easier, if you need to throw that in the dishwasher or whatever, that's going to work, and then the pump comes off from it individually as well. Now what you need to know about cleaning with the pump is, first you want to make sure you clean this little area right here, this tube. There is just take a pipe cleaner or something like that and put it down in there. Now there's also this primary filter inside the pump, and this thing will collect hard water, it'll collect debris and all that sort of stuff. It's protecting anything from going into the pump. So you are going to want to pull that out. You can just wash it with your hands. You can wash it with a little bit of dish soap, just making sure you rinse all the dish soap out of it and dry it before you put back into the pump. And it also comes with an extra filter as well. Now the other thing you need to know about is the water purifying filter. So not only does it filter for the pump, but it also purifies the water. So as the water dumps down into this inlet right here, it runs it through a filter right here. This is a charcoal filter, a double chamber charcoal filter, and it's going to last a really long time. It just sits right down into this piece right here, and when the water falls down, it has to go through that filter in order to get back down into the bowl, and that's how it's going to keep the water clean and filtered for your pet. In order to fill the bowl completely, I just take the lid off and fill the bowl itself, but oftentimes all that's needed is a top off. So even with this lid on, I can top this bowl off. So if it's sitting right there, all I have to do is just pour the water into the top and it will top off the water level just fine. So my friends, I hope this video has been helpful in deciding whether or not this is the right pet bowl for you. We've absolutely loved it. Keeping our pets healthier with cleaner water, and keeping the water moving and filtered, and being able to see how much water is there. We've just absolutely loved it. I hope you love it as much as we do. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, everybody.